What's up, guys? So today we are in my garage. We have the Terminator that's still been down for a quick minute, but aside from that, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about how the car actually got state refed, essentially, or that's what it seems like it is. I'm not 100%, but according to what I've been doing, or when I attempted to get the car smogged, okay, that's what the person told me. So with that being said, we're going to wash the 5.0 up a little bit right now. I mean to drag the video on a little bit, but you know, you got to get the watch time up on this video so you guys should understand. And then we'll also do a rundown on what stuff I'm going to be doing to the Cobra. Right now we are just getting ready to put the stock manifolds in and put in the clutch as well. We have the McLeod RXT clutch ready to go in, sitting right here. And then after that, it should be go time. But yeah, we're gonna wash the 5.0 and then I'll give you guys a quick little explanation as to how the car got essentially refed, if that's what you guys want to call it. And then after that, we'll tell you guys a little bit more about the plans of the build, and it should be coming along quickly. So see you guys in a bit. So continuing off from yesterday's clip, we talked a little bit about how the Cobra essentially got refed, or should I say, to be honest, we're really not sure as to what this whole ref situation is. What I've been hearing is that, you know, highly modified cars have been getting refed out of nowhere, which I don't really understand how or anything like that. I do know that the 03 to 04 Cobras are very highly modified, which is true. And yeah, it is what it is. My smog requires a star certified one, so I don't know if that's triggering the system, but regardless, we're gonna be working on the Cobra today. And like I said before, we're gonna be showing you guys some of the stuff that I do plan on putting on the car. After she's all done and ready to go, we will continue to start doing more mods to the car. And I know I haven't been doing a lot of mods to or anything like that. It's just because it's the timing, it just isn't right now. And we do have a lot of mods planned for it, and I have a bunch of stuff for it. But right now, as you can tell, we have the suspension taken apart, and on these cars it's a little different. So if you guys know, the New Edge body style is a very small chassis compared to, let's just say, the S550 chassis, or for that matter the S197. If you look at a normal 2-valve motor, it's very just open and wide open, like this whole space is gone right here. And if you guys know, this motor is, you know, it's a semi-decent motor. I mean, it's a 4.6 dual overhead cam setup, and it takes up a lot of real estate in the engine bay. So with that, there's not a lot of room to work with a lot of stuff. And one of the things that we are doing today is I do have Cook's long tubes, but we are installing a McLeod RXT clutch in this car. And one of the issues is that you can't take off the starter, which means we can't take off the bell housing, which means that we can't take off the clutch. So what we're gonna do is take off the headers, and then we'll be able to put on the clutch. And then after that, you know, we'll go get it, you know, properly done and whatnot, and then after that we can full send it. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Eder should be coming over, and we also, I know you guys have been saying stuff about my visors and stuff, which they did come a little messed up, but we do have some brand new visors, which I'm really excited about. These are very mint condition. My buddy Eder hooked it up, and we're gonna finally put those on, so I'm really excited about that. But nonetheless, I don't want to bore you too much. I'll probably put you guys on the GoPro. I don't know if you guys want me to do anything showing you guys the process or anything. I'll show you guys glimpses of what I'm going to be doing to the whole car. It's really not super hard. It's just kind of time consuming. You know, and I'm no advanced mechanic, but I definitely have learned a lot of stuff. I understand how this clutch works now. I understand the twin disc setup. I understand a lot more stuff now that I've worked on the car, which if you guys have time to work on your cars, I would highly suggest it, as it has helped me a ton. And I've learned so much through this process. So we'll get back to you guys when we start dropping the K. Pretty much the last things we need to do is loosen the motor mounts, disconnect the power steering lines, and I believe that's it. And then get these bolts that hold the K up to the chassis. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I understand I'm doing a lot of talking right now. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? So it's a bit later now in the night. Eder, shout out to Eder for helping me out on this one. I really can't thank him enough. So pretty much we did make some progress on the Cobra. As you can tell, the motor is actually sitting a bit lower, and that's because we dropped the K-member and dropped the engine slightly so that we can get the long tubes out, which are right there. As you can see, we have the stock manifolds back in the car, upgraded motor mounts, and then like I said, we got to get the other side. The problem I'm having right now is getting this pipe out from this on the other side. It's kind of like stuck in there, and you guys know how when stuff heats up, it doesn't like to move around after it's been heated up and, you know, cold again. But we have the 5.0 right there, which is going to be getting some long tube headers on that car with cats, obviously. And it should run a lot better, but more importantly, I just want some extra sound from it, man, because it's way too damn quiet for my taste. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit.
Hold just like that.
What's up?
Yeah, hold it just like that. Don't flip it.
So as you can see, guys, this is one of the discs off the McLeod. As you know, we've been having slight issues. As you can see, there's a lot of meat left. Doesn't seem to be any significant issues straight off the bat, but only time will tell when we get the whole rest of the clutch out. Oh, here's the flywheel. Why is it like this? No, I think that's normal. It doesn't look like it's evenly it's not going down evenly. That's something I noticed. Like it's burning uneven. Like it's not fully gripping. What would be making contact? The orange pieces? Or no.
It's burning hella stupid, look at it. To be honest, I don't know.
I think it got, but it's not, like, it's not making full contact. That means my clutch isn't fully disengaging though. Cause look, that means that this whole portion's missing the rusted parts. Look how many, like there's so many uneven spots on the clutch. Alright guys, so right now we are going to be piecing the Cobra back together a little bit. As you can see, we got the stock manifolds in, and then we just need to connect the strut assembly with the brakes, and it's not that hard. We're going to just put the brakes up here temporarily. So if you guys don't know, when you guys are putting the springs back, I don't run isolators on the bottom, just the top right here. That's how you get really good fitment with these H&Rs. Some people put duct tape, whatever, because they don't like metal on metal contact. But nonetheless, you want the more cold section up top and then the less cold section on the bottom. And the best way it seems to put it in is just send it. So we're gonna line up to the bottom right here, right there. So as we're pushing down, he's pushing the spring in. Okay, and you kind of want these, the end of the coil to kind of end where those little holes are, I think. So here you have your ABS sensor. It's magnetic. It's gonna connect to a lot of stuff. This goes, got the bell housing right here. You're gonna just take a jack to lift up the A-arm. It's really not that hard. That's part of the top side, the what is that? Kind of line everything up with the strut. I highly recommend, if you guys have 03, 04 Cobras or any new edge for that matter, H&R springs seem to be really good. The ride's super good, and of course, drop nice. The nut is a 24, and then the back is a 21. So I'm gonna just tighten from the back so it doesn't move around. That should be good. And then connect your ABS sensor. The ABS sensor just slides into place. 1/4 for the small ABS sensor bracket to go into place. Tighten this up a tiny bit. We'll update you guys with the process. We'll probably put the clutch on soon. I'll let you, I don't know if that's gonna be in this video, but we'll see you guys in a bit. So we're going to end the video right there. I know this really wasn't like a crazy video in terms of what I did, but I did want to update you guys, as I know the Cobra is almost back on its feet. I'm super excited about that. But aside from that, one thing that we did learn that was crazy, in my opinion, was that we looked at the engine block when we dropped the K-member, and I did know that, if you guys don't know, the early 03 Cobra models, or maybe it's just the 03 Cobras, not the 2004 ones, they had a recall for the heads because one of them was inefficient in terms of how it cooled the head, cylinder 7 and 8. So if you guys went to your Ford dealership, they would actually recall it and fix it. I don't know exactly what they did, but I did know that they resolved the issue. And on top of that, we did see that my engine block was remanufactured, supposedly. I don't know if that's normal when they do the head switch, but according to the block, it was printed in 2014. And so essentially the engine should have, well, if it is what I think they replaced, then my engine is a pretty fresh motor in terms of what's on the block, and if they replace pistons or anything like that. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know if you guys ever had the chance to drop your K-member or do any headers on your car. Make sure you maybe just try and look at the block, and also look at your heads and see if they got, you know, upgraded or if they're still the same. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider like and subscribing, and we'll catch you guys next time.